What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I'm simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. How is everybody? Thank you guys for your continuous support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, whatever you're doing to support the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. Welcome back to the real ones. It's been a long time. What is Watchlist? Watchtower. Okay, so please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We're all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. So I'm picking up, there could be an actual soldier. There could be whoever this retired vet is. Somebody could be at some type of unrest, simply because you could have been, if you're not actually placed on a watch list, or if you've been dealing with some type of stalking or harassment, simply because you serve within the army and you may know some information about something. There is a tower coming out here. Okay, I'm also getting that there is some type of watch list tower, meaning that there is a change coming to those that have been at some type of unrest, dealing with some type of injustice. Um, After you was actually ID'd or you was placed on this list to be watched, to be harassed. Okay, whatever's been going on in this so-called American soil, land of the free, trust and believe that there is a change here. Okay, some of these people are realizing that it is an emergency for them, um, to leave people alone and to give some things a rest. Okay, so you got, it's been a long time coming, but the change is here. So we're gonna pull on this and see what is going on, what the goings on. Yeah, it's like even our pillows are tired at this point, you know. They like, bitch, you gonna keep crying, you gonna keep laying here, you know. Somebody was focused. Okay, somebody was focused. They was using this as a part of labor, also compensating certain people to watch. Okay, and I'm talking about watching. Well, what time does your watch say? It's time for this shit to be over with. Okay, so we're gonna pull. Okay, so we have assistance here from supernatural forces. Okay, a lot of these people are not going to accept accountability. They're not going to speak up on what they've been doing on account of lacking a relationship with God, or being naturally, aligned with what you're supposed to be doing this time around. Um, but yeah, we got supernatural forces, a lot of blame shifting. Okay, so let's see. Please do not expect any type of, apology or, anything from somebody that has been doing whatever type of harassment this is, whatever, what they call it, RICO. I don't know what the actual legal term is, but I just know it's inhumane and it's heartless. Okay. I don't know if there was actual soldier that was involved. This person could have, been bribed or been compensated to actually be the person that watch over you. Okay, but this is what's coming out, y'all. We also got something about the bumblebee transformers. So you could be transforming. Okay, so something about somebody could be blaming something else on somebody. So this could be coming in. Yeah, something about TV watching. Someone's constantly looking to see if someone is tired. Okay, they want to know if what they doing is causing you to be tired mentally. And yeah, bitch, we tired, we might be tired. Okay, but we know that as being spiritual soldiers and being those that are really of, the divine God or a higher realm, we know that the change is already here. It's been a long time that these certain things have been going on. Okay, so you got a corner too small. Who's this con? They know they have to take accountability about what's been going on. Simply because maybe you changing your perception of the universe. Okay, you also learning how to stay mentally focused, or you are strengthening your mental. Because a lot of this stuff is mentalism. It is, certain people that find a way to manipulate how you feel spiritually, mentally, I'm also picking up watching certain people that could be into the conversational hypnosis. These are certain people that are going to use the tactics that they learned from the military to come in to keep, repeating, or it's a repetition, whether you watching TV or whether you listening to someone say the same thing over and over. Someone is trying to use the ability to actually hypnotize or use conversational hypnosis or a level of hypnosis that they use. um, this is like a tactic of war, you guys, and whether you believe you're in spiritual war or not, I'm glad that a lot of people are not. It's what it is. Some things were hidden from you, in order for you not to see that somebody's constantly doing something. Okay. Also, something about you. Yeah, you got worries will still being over. The wills in UK and everything has been coming up in these readings. Um, yeah, it's just a wrap, you guys. Let that tea burn your lip, bitch. It's over. Something about rubbers and diamonds. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, they been told put it back wherever it belongs. Whatever y'all been doing, y'all better put it back. Somebody put it back. You had diamonds and rubber out here. Um, so let's see. Watchlist, Watchtower. Yeah, you could be an oracle. You could also be speaking up about something that's been going on. Um, let me get some other cards. Let's see what we got. It's like no matter where they go, you seeing this level of obsession with some people is crazy. Okay, but you have you is a blessing. This contract has been burned. Whatever bad intentions, they did not work. Whatever somebody was doing, it did not work. Whatever this gang stalking, harassment, um, uh, ancient technology, weaponizing food, everything, it's not going to work. This was all done to mislead you or misguide you from actually being able to connect to your higher self, to the universe. Um, and I don't know if somebody actually had a contract over somebody. Okay, but like I said, the contract has been burned. Yep. Set it on fire, let it burn. Somebody that did not cover their tracks. Okay, so there could be somebody that's a part of some female group here. Somebody was being followed, but somebody did not cover their tracks. Okay, some of these people are going to receive a level of deeper despair, because they wanted this social and economic level of success. That to me, I'm so over it. Bitch, give me a box and a good tree and a plot of land at this point, because I don't even want to, I don't want to even be around certain people anymore. So you got somebody could literally be dealing with like a drug overdose or alcohol overdose, some type of poisoning. You got suicide out here, liver disease, um, down from hope, can arise and spread, cognitive defeat, guilt, hopelessness, emotional sadness, irritability, lonely, reckless driving, and sex. Okay, so these certain people that have despair disease was because they were a part of being a part of this, program that took it upon themselves to watch certain people, to do things against certain people, simply because they was promised something. Okay, so you got, I don't know what they doing, blood. This gonna be identified to you who was actually promised a job, or they got a job just to be able to follow you. Okay, and like I said, I was picking up on a soldier or somebody that has experience serving for the army. Okay, y'all gonna have to put this to rest. Okay, as we know, um, there's a female, whoever this is, got this job to do something. So you got a job to approach you. This person was misled. Okay, so we're gonna see who this could be. This could be the one that's actually in despair disease or something. Maybe because they was promised something and they know now that they're not going to receive it. Yeah, this was fun to some people to actually, plant themselves at certain places that you were at. Um, Watch you go through a certain level of suffering, knowing that you wasn't getting sleep, eating right, or something. Um, Something about somebody could have been adopted. Okay, somebody's family is under judgment because not only are they, adopting children, they adopting black babies and, confusing their gender. So I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's coming out. All right, so what is this watch list, Watchtower? Okay, certain high priestess or priestess, the people that went off alone to do things for financial gain. Okay, they are under judgment. Something about a knock at the door. Somebody's taking a drive. Um, and this is almost somebody wants to approach you during the time of your journey, your progress, your growth. This person feels like they have a right to come and knock on your door. Okay, but it's almost like this person is going to be misled by their GPS. They're not going to make it. Okay, so somebody, whoever this is, wants to knock on somebody's door. Okay, you have a water sign out. So what's this watch list, Watchtower? Certain people felt like it was their job or their career, or you were their financial stability to actually watch you. Okay, yeah, they was manipulated by a demonic energy. And this is why I always say all the time, when you go to swinging on people, it's not going to always be that, the energy is crystal clear. This is like somebody that has accepted to, be manipulated by a dark energy. Um, and a lot of things were not obvious at the time because it's like you too busy, living life on the surface and not realizing that you could have, always been around this energy, but instead of you actually trusting your gut or you believe in something, you didn't believe that this type of level was going on. Because if you have to put a person on a certain type of list just to have them watch, you would make it seem like this person is actually, violent or something is wrong with this person, right? Well, it's a lie. This is a government program that was covered up for the longest time where certain people were placed on certain lists to be watched because they were due to receive a certain level of spiritual inheritance this time around, which means that they was going to be spiritually activated. Their gifts were going to be strengthened, which means they were also going to seek the truth and be truth seekers and truth tellers. They're going to spit the truth. And, I don't give a fuck about conforming into no society that's unrealistic or believes in falsehood. And I don't believe in actually offering up a blood sacrifice to get something that's already mine or to receive another level of success. So, I was going to be labeled an enemy, and you probably was labeled an enemy too after realizing that, you rather, walk right up to the sun hand in hand than to be down, having fun, doing a lot of things against people. So this knock, 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 knock could be people that's getting ready to get rounded up for these certain RICO charges or charges against humanity. Yeah. Somebody was even manipulated and paid to do something to a vehicle. And just know, like, if you hating, you're not healthy. If you worried about if somebody's a hoe or not, you're not healthy. If you're not, you know what I'm saying? We not hating hoes ain't healthy. Nobody goes around simply just hating on someone and figuring, hey, I'm gonna hate on this person because they doing something different, or I like their energy, but I don't like them, or you know what I'm saying? You see certain people will only team up because they see that your family don't fuck with you for real, so they think it's easier. These people are getting knocked down, like literally in the spiritual realm and in the physical. So you got keep far from every false thing. Exodus 23:7. These people were manipulated into believing that this way of living, was the right way, but it was false. But we're gonna pull and see. They ain't gonna like none of it. Nobody cares. So what's this watch list, Watchtower? Okay, you could even be dealing with what your children are telling you. Your children are even telling you some things that are going on at this time. Some of them are coming in already knowing what they are up against. It was fun at one point. A lot of people want to gaslight you or for you to be agitated so they can deem you as the aggressor, or they want to label you as the aggressor, or they want you to run away from something because they feel like if you are away from something, maybe something will pop off, or they can continue to steal from you. Whether they stealing your lingo and they can't take the show, they actually stealing finances or doing something, you're gonna see who's been in your spiritual house trying to play homeowner. Okay, it's like something about somebody was actually promised certain possessions. If they were manipulated enough to like hit you with certain injections, secretly give you medication. Yeah, we're learning a lot of lessons and we ending these cycles. This is why you realize, and I was thinking about it the other day. What was a certain verse in the Bible when it's like the revelation, in the end, to be lovers of self. Well, damn, we done loved y'all for so long. We realized y'all did demonic as hell. Like a lot of y'all are very hateful. A lot of these people, they have chose to be the aggressors. They have chose, the war instead of love and peace. And then in the middle of all that, they want to watch you to see if everything they did to break you actually broke you. But no, these bitches are being broken. You have certain men and women. It doesn't matter. Man, woman, child, animal, goat at this point. It don't feel good. It don't feel good to some of these people. Like I said, they are in a way of, despair. Um, this is the evidence of not everything will always lead to negativity. If you are like me, we know we learn our cycles, we learn our lessons in our cycles, we move on. We don't wish harm, we don't hate, we don't fuel up certain energies because we know the bigger mission, we know the bigger picture. But somebody did not want something to rest. They always wanted an end result to be negative, okay? So I don't know if these are certain people that are operating in the CIA, the different government agencies or whatever, that want certain people to come around you now because they know your lineage. They know that you actually come from the sun or you're the original person, okay? So you got language that distinguishes the external from neurological experiences. Whatever experiences you experience, this is like neuromonitoring, psychological warfare. Certain experiences were only meant to break you. Okay, that's it. These are certain people that are upset with your energy because when they were surveilling in secret, they still couldn't distinguish how you was able to still stay connected to God or even raise your vibration or overstand and understand everything that was going on. They were sending certain hitmen, certain relationships, and they realized that no, at this time, some things cannot be resolved with healthy communication, love, and affection. Okay, some of us are really soldiers of God's war, you know. So the recording home cameras and the video footages are being found out about. You got people that are running around telling on each other, sinking each other's ships. They're losing because they was trying to block you from actually experiencing a level of love within yourself first. Because if you love yourself, you're gonna love everybody else. You get it? I don't know not one person that loves themselves, but they are going to sign up to do whatever all of this chaotic bullshit was. It's like trying to block me once again is blocking oxygen. Okay, somebody was even trying to silence somebody, and whatever they did, they could have made it seem like you was very aggressive on the job. Okay, this whatever disease this was, it is a mental illness. Okay, it is a mental illness. But we're gonna see what else we got. Someone was even working with a boss. Okay, so somebody was working with either a manager or supervisor of a company. They felt like there was a body, but you do have a plant here. This is like certain people that were planted in certain positions around you. To either report back or to cause some type of blockage. Everybody's getting hit. It is judgment time. It don't feel good, do it? No, I don't feel good. It was like while our eyes were wide shut, we was experiencing a level of physical pain or emotional pain because God wanted us to see that this is really what's going on. These people they have lost whatever piece of brain that we really thought they had. We was giving them too much credit. They have been soiled in the spiritual realm for the longest time because if that wasn't the case, then we would not be in the times that we were in. There will be a lot of rest. There will be a lot of love and healing and things going on because there is no lack, disease, illness, hate, or anything in the kingdom. Okay. And the whole goal was to be able to experience that while we're still breathing. You just keep getting it. Rest, rest. Some of us could literally be in a time of rest where we're going to pull back, even communicating with certain energies, okay? Because, when it's time to step up, it's going to be time to step up, to step up when certain people are being stripped of certain positions, when they are being stripped of certain finances, when they are being stripped of certain opportunities, when they are being stripped of whatever it is that they thought they had, where they could do whatever they wanted to do. Okay, somebody even wanted a lot of warfare for somebody to contemplate who they were as far as their gender. Imagine this all being the tricks of the enemy, but it's coming cloaked as, this is an opportunity or this is a job, to do this kind of, spiritual bullshit against somebody. Mm-mm. Yeah, a lot of people was in the gray area. Okay, so I don't know. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, these people are tied up together. This is like BDSM. Some of them are already tied up together, whether it's money. They did not believe in guidance or wholeness or hope, goals, achieving them themselves with their individual victories. They felt like they had some type level of honor because they were secretly doing things. Um, and once you didn't get hit, or this hitman failed, or these hitmen failed, or these poisons, or these different setups and things like that failed, okay, they started getting scared. Somebody's living in hopelessness because there was a hit out here, literally. Okay, somebody was even gambling on you being racially profiled, within a certain community. Okay, so we're gonna see. I don't know if there was a lot of targeting on 18 and unders, but we do have a target on 18 and unders. So now it's like they're coming for the younger generation. These people are now making death decisions. They know that their time is up. They know that their time is up already. Okay, they can't keep us boxed in. They can't keep lying. They can't keep crafting. They can't keep underpaying us for certain jobs. They can't keep, using certain frequencies of music or medicine or experimentations or things like this. So they know that these things are being unified within the spiritual realm. Once things are being unified within the spiritual realm, things are going to be unified within the physical realm. Okay. Somebody was even taking people's underwear. Like, y'all, when you start realizing that people will go as far as putting certain clothing dyes within your clothing, sigils and symbols within your clothing, certain dyes within your underwear, your undergarments, certain, when they have to go this hard to keep you from realizing who you are, on top of, you know, weaponizing food and technology and different techniques, and then using a whole system that should not have never been backed by the government dollar to keep somebody on certain watch lists to be, traumatized in these certain situations. You're gonna know, was it always this way? Yeah, it was always this way. They are not the originals. They are artificial. They are fake. They are phony. They are fraud. They have been coming from certain people for the longest time. I mean, I don't know how else to say that these people are going to actually lose more than they thought they was going to gain this time around. We are actually being led by our ancestors, and we don't care. We don't care what witch you consult, what actual site that you go to, what artifacts you're digging up. We don't care who you try to summon. We don't care. Some of these people are pretending not to know. They're finding excuses to be seen as innocent because they deny the power and knowledge and the responsibility of the people that are actually getting ready to receive the planet. Like, literally. Whatever strategy they was using to camouflage their hidden desires, it's all being revealed. Okay, so a lot of you are moving towards being great leaders and rulers and kings. And unless you actually believe that, then you're going to actually fall victim to this same system that's been going on. Whether they trying to secretly plant drugs, plant monitors or listening devices, we don't give a fuck. We don't care about presidents, presidential candidates. We don't care about governors. We don't care about anything that has actually assisted in destroying the people, the same people that they claim they needed here, okay, to assist them build or assist them to grow, or what. Yeah, I don't care. I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset because the things that they have been doing, that we have allowed them to do for the longest time, is just coming out. Okay, they have been doing things with the food, the meat. Okay, so maybe you are somebody that's already starting to see the future, where the future could go if things are continuing on a certain way. Um, I don't know why we got signs out here, but you have Gemini, Sagittarius, trying to suppress someone or silence someone simply because they don't blend in. They meant to stand out. Their soul foundation is meant to be validated by their own personal achievements. Is completely beyond. I don't know how any of this makes sense. How has it make sense? So you're being told to have patience with yourself. Start learning different things that come from the land, because whether if you are a Native American or Indian or whatever the sit that you actually are, somebody has been trying to find all the artifacts connected to a certain group of people, because the storm is being cleared out. People are awakening. We're realizing that these are facts. They cannot have us, because when they did have us, they used everything to form a false reality. There is a real awakening going on, and the real world is that you can have what you destined to have, what you desire to have. I keep pulling on this lily of energy too. This has been coming up a lot. So as the roles change, a lot of women, especially a lot of women, are being called, because you have survived certain things that were meant to wound you. They were doing a lot of curses on women and children. Okay, they know the power of connections between women and children. Yeah, and we have so much safety, y'all. If I could just simply just stop and we can all collectively just say thank you. Thank you. Who knew that you would survive the things that you already have? They want to speak about things. They want to know next steps. But these people do not have the DNA codes. They do not have anything within them. They're going to always remain strangers. Um, and these are not, you know, actually speaking of a certain race or a group of people, because you realize that your people can look any certain way. As long as these people love you, they have genuine, you know, compassion, or they want you to have a life filled with a certain level of happiness, you will notice that these people do not have to look like you. We have angels amongst us. We have our ancestors with us that, wanted us to see that our only job here was just to love and love ourselves hard enough to love those around us, and see that the way things have been going for the longest time have been completely fraudulent. We have been covering and cloaking our abusers for years. And if you don't take that cloak off before all these certain things pop off and judgment happens, then you're going to realize there's going to be a lot of dramas within certain funerals. It is. We ain't talking about pulling up on Pookie's, final resting place and popping everybody that was in attendance. We talking about the level of land that you have just to lay certain people at rest. A lot of people are getting ready to go incognito. I was getting it for a minute too, because it's like the job has been done. The warnings have happened. The support that we can give up until that time has happened. And it's time for you to water your own lawn. Okay, so you could have actually been into some type of work, and you realize whatever you were doing, you was doing it for people that believe less in God and more in themselves. They didn't know that you have the power. It's all within you to create an environment and have full potential of thriving. But these people pay so many people against certain people that that you're wealthy, whether it's spiritually, financially, emotionally. They're paying lovers, people at work, family members. Oh Lord, this was just a collective read. I ain't going all into this, but I see now, you know, we got enforced monotheism, Abrahamic Judaism, Christianity, Islam, singular gods. Imagine being able to see sights that you've never seen. experiencing love that you've never experienced. Um, not necessarily living a life and being sought out or damn near hunted by these spirits and these energies. We have to continue to lift our vibration, to send prayers up, okay? Because these people can't be homewreckers anymore. I mean, I don't know what else to say. These cards, they not done. Um, yeah, because we moving and shaking towards something else. Our own individual victories. They can no longer duplicate certain accounts, keep certain money hidden, sending certain money off seas. Something about dowsing, water witching at the water, doing underground things, using underground things. Yeah, what goes around has come around. Somebody's even going as far as to conjuring up older spirits from the ancient times. Okay, what they don't know, they are welcoming, um, people that's gonna. These are spirits that they welcoming in to help with a theft that is physical, and you worried about your spiritual inheritance. You do not want to get caught up in monetary gain on this certain level of currency. Your currency is you. They cannot copy, click, paste, or whatever kind of theft that they want to. Um, they've been doing a lot. Like, I don't know what they doing to animals. I don't know, y'all. It's like their bloodline is already cursed. They was trying to destroy every bloodline. They upset because people already know about nanotechnology and different things that they've been trying to do. With different sensors, using human blood, hair, meat, y'all. So at this time, we're being asked, what feelings need to emerge for us to have an emotional cleanse? A lot of these scientists, archaeologists, all of them, they already know what they've been into. They are terrified, y'all. They are so upset that this stuff did not work. I don't know what to say, but it's important for you to have this emotional cleanse. And this is going on around Earth. Different people are going to know. Whether you actually advocating or you being separated from different energies, um, if you actually inheriting certain positions, which could also lead into ministry or work like that, you're going to have to believe in your own personal belief systems, because they don't know what they believe in anymore. They've been doing so much altar work that this shit done backfired so bad. They wanted to keep on going, but they're not going against you anymore. It's just like it's all out of our hands. They being disconnected from the spiritual realm. It's like the devil don't even want them. They getting regurgitating, and I don't want to keep regurgitating my words. So we're gonna start using some different cards, because this shit is over with. All the counterfeit, the bullshit is over with. It's over with. The 3D suffering, everything. It's over with. Yeah. Imagine our lineage, they had to go through this. Our mother, our grandmother's mother, and their mother, and they've been doing so much. They have really timed out. Um, so you have shaman journey back and forth between human and spiritual realms. Maybe this is a gift that you have, you know. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It'll be time for us to rise up and meet with like minds, our spiritual tribe, our team. Some of us are so far away from each other, you believe that we don't exist, but we do. That's your message.